As a cassava farmer, if you really want to make money, the best time to plant cassava is when people do not want to plant cassava. A lot of people do not want to plant cassava. How do I know people don't want to plant cassava? Heavily, like I'm very deep into agriculture, where the foundation for our business is so strong that we deal with a lot of farmer, whether an organized farmer or an organized farmer, whether formal or informal farmer. You know what I mean? People that are actually, career farmer that are sophisticated, we deal with them. Then we deal with local farmer because everybody has to farm on land. And there is one major pillar of our business at Hastom is we are the leading provider of farmland in Nigeria. So our company is one of the largest farmland owner in Nigeria. So because of that, we deal with farmers and we know what they do. When they make success, we know. When they fail, we know. So from what I've been seeing, quite a number of people are dropping out from cultivating cassava. And what's the reason why they are dropping out? They are dropping out because the ones they've been cultivating in the last 2-3 years have been largely unsuccessful for them. They've been losing money back to back. Because if you check the current price of cassava now in the market, it is very, very low. And that is, a lot of farmers are running at a loss. And so they don't want to put money on it again. Discovered that the cycle for cassava is like 4 years. And this is what happened. When I do well in cassava, people observing me, when you do a farm, there are people around you, they see, the people that buy from you, the market they sell to, and you too, when you are buying Gary in the market, you see Gary is expensive, they tell you about how expensive cassava has become, then you are like, so that means if I plant cassava, I'm going to make so much money. And so because of the success somebody records, everybody rushes it. And what happened is we all start harvesting because we all depend on the same rainfall pattern. So we all harvest at the same time, go to the market the same time, we increase the supply, then the price comes down. And that is the problem. This 2020, I'm not planting cassava. 2021, I'm not planting cassava. The next year for me to plant cassava is 2023. I noticed that every year cassava has been selling, has been 4 year cycle. So I established that pattern and I look back into available data by talking to farm them, my own experience and what I could remember. So I established that. So and since 2019, we've not really planted cassava at Hastom. Everybody, I had friends that, I advised them what to do, what not to do. Some listen, some didn't listen. But I have one that's very close to me that did 700 acres of cassava in 2021. And I think now he doesn't even want to hear anything agriculture because of the experience he had. If you are listening, he wouldn't have had that problem. So 2023 is a year to plant cassava. So if you have a piece of land somewhere and you are thinking what to do, for me, cassava is what I would advise you to do. And for us at Hastom, we have a package. What is our own plan? You want to do cassava, you are busy, you are in Lagos, you are in Abuja, you are out of the country, and you don't really know how to go about it. You are scared of insecurity and all those stuff. We understand. So that is the job of Hastom. So this cassava, we have a lease package. So the land will be rented on your behalf. You don't need to buy any land. You're just going to lease the land. You lease the land. After leasing the land, we'll do the cultivation for it. Minimum you can do is 10 acres. And the 10 acres will cost you about 1.2 million naira to have a 10-acre cassava farm. So what are you getting in return? You don't really need to stress yourself. You don't need to come. So, and if you want to come, you can, the farm is there. You can come at any time. But if for whatever reason of what is happening in the country, you can't make it. So what you can do is you buy into this plan. When you buy into this plan, you have 10 acres farm cultivated for you from a leased farm that you are leasing. And after that, we are going to grow the cassava. And after the cassava is grown, we are going to sell. So look at it. So what will happen is at harvest, you will be mandated to have a representative on ground to come and see your farm, to come and supervise the harvest, so that as it is being harvested, it might take 2 days, it might take 3 days, it might take a week, depending on the number of a unit, because a unit is just 10 acres that you subscribe to. So it's going to have to be on ground just for the sake of transparency.